welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney if you are new here, and if you are new here, be sure to subscribe, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. So today is May 12th, and I officially started my summer break. I finished my semester last Friday, so this is like my second real day of summer, I guess you could say. But as you know, summer 2020 is going to look very different than summers in the past, and I guess I've just been really struggling, like trying to get excited for summer, I guess. Like, that's never been a problem for me, but I almost didn't want school to end because I was like, once school ends, I have nothing to do because I'm stuck at home. So the way that I kind of pulled myself out of that was by thinking about creating a bucket list of things that I can do no matter the circumstance. So no matter if I am stuck at home for the rest of the summer, or if in a month I miraculously can go out and see my friends again, I just made a list of things that I would love to do this summer that I can do no matter the circumstances, and I thought that I would share that with you all because I know that a lot of people are feeling the same way and they don't know what they're gonna do at home, and I just don't like sitting around. I don't like sitting and being like, well, what am I gonna do now? Because I felt like I've been feeling like that for the past 2 months, like, okay, what now? And I don't wanna feel like that all summer because summer is my absolute favorite time of the year, and this summer is gonna be very different, and I'm not gonna be able to hang out with my friends like I would like to, so I thought making this list would be beneficial. So today I'm going to go over my summer 2020 bucket list. I made this last night. It's super fun and colorful. Real quick, I just wanted to talk about the t-shirt that I'm wearing. It's super cute. It has a little rainbow and it says homebody on it. And this is not like sponsored or anything, but I just thought I would throw this t-shirt on because I got it today from the boutique that I work at. So we're not actually open for like customers to come in, but we do have an online shop that you can shop, so it is going to be linked down below. It is called Homegirls Boutique, but it would mean the world to me if you would check that out and kind of support my friend Julie, who owns the store. She works really hard to bring all these cute pieces to our small town, and now they're open to you. So if you're in the US, be sure to look for that, and I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get right into the bucket list. So what I'm gonna be doing is walking through everything that's on the bucket list and kind of explaining my train of thought behind it, I guess. I don't really know. I just thought this would be fun. So the first item on my bucket list, which I need to check off, is make a bucket list. So I love checking things off, so I thought I'll just put that on there and check it off. These ideas hopefully will help you guys make your own summer bucket list, and if you do make your own summer bucket list, be sure to tag me in them on Instagram. My name is just Sydney Himbro, same as my YouTube channel, and I would love to see your bucket list and see what you guys are up to this summer. I made my bucket list. That will be checked off. Another thing is tie-dye something. So this has always kind of been on my bucket list for summer. However, this summer, tie-dye is definitely back in, so I think it'd be fun to be super trendy and cute with something tie-dye. I was thinking maybe like a little, not a sweatsuit because obviously it's like hot outside. Comment down below what I should tie-dye. I don't know, we'll go crazy. The next thing on my bucket list is to have a dinner date on FaceTime with Charlie. So this is something that we always have talked about doing, but we've never actually done. I think it'd be super fun to do it this summer just because we're not gonna be able to see each other most likely. So being able to hang out on FaceTime, have a little dinner date, I think that'd be super fun. Maybe it would be like lunchtime for me and dinner time for him because he lives in England, so we'll have to see. Another thing on my bucket list is to send a letter in the mail. So I love receiving mail even though I'm like almost 21 years old. Like, so I think it'd be fun to send some of my friends some mail in the good old-fashioned mailbox. The stamp. I probably have to get stamps. I didn't really think that through. I'll get stamps. My friend actually, her name is Kendra, she sent all of my friends from college all little letters in the mail, and it just made me so happy. So I want to do the same and make someone else happy. So the next thing is to make cupcakes. So way back in the day, when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, my best friend Grace and I, we used to make cupcakes all the time. We used to call ourselves the cupcake crew. So I think like bringing that back alive. I used to have like a cupcake cookbook, and I found it in my kitchen yesterday, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. I want to make cupcakes again. So we're going to be making some cupcakes. The next one is spend the day by the pool. This one is going to be super easy. It's not very nice in Illinois right now. It's like lower 60s, upper 50s, maybe. And usually it's warmer in May, but hopefully it'll warm up soon. My pool is open. It's clear. It's ready to go. It's just not warm enough yet. And I love when we like make dinner on the grill and we eat it outside. Like, that is the best summertime activity ever. The next thing is make fresh lemonade. preferably to sit by the pool. I love lemonade, it's my favorite thing ever, and I used to make lemonade stands when I was little, but I live way out in the country. No one would ever come to my lemonade stand. So now, this summer, I want to perfect a perfect hand squeeze lemonade. Another one is to create a dream travel board on Pinterest. So I have a travel board on Pinterest, but it's more like tips and tricks for traveling, things like that. But my idea is to kind of create like a vision board, but of places that I want to go, and like not have a ton of repeats of places that I want to go, like more like cities and countries and things like that. So that will be on my Pinterest. Another thing is make dinner for my family. I'm getting older now, so I feel like maybe I should start doing that. Another one is read a new book. So I'm terrible at reading. No, I'm good at reading, but I'm terrible at actually like finishing books. I'll like start them and then I'll be like, oh, I'm too busy. And like during the school year, I never read for fun because I have to read for school, and like I have a ton of books that I want to read for fun, so at least read a new book is on my checklist. So we'll see if that actually happens this summer. The next thing is a movie night with Charlie on FaceTime. We can do that using like Netflix Party. We actually have a video on long distance date night ideas and like how we kind of hang out on FaceTime. So be sure to go check that out, but we want to have a movie night. Finish a series on Netflix. I'm like the weird person in my generation. Like I don't watch Netflix ever because I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like I've never been able to get into a show. I've never been able to finish a series because like I never had time for it in high school. And so I think that's why like I never really got into it. I want to actually finish a series this summer. I don't watch shows, like I wish I did, but kind of don't wish I did. Like I'm glad that I don't because I don't like waste my time watching TV. Okay. Then another thing that's kind of outdoorsy is to hike the trails at the lake. So I live right by a lake, and so there are like these trails that they made a couple summers ago that are super fun, and that's something that I can do regardless of the situation. So that's really fun to do with my family. I did that with Charlie last summer. No, he's not gonna be able to come this summer, but it's okay. Another thing is have a pedicure day with my mom. So another one is to take an online class, and I like need to explain this one because I don't want to take an online class like school. I mean like take like an online like art class, or like follow a tutorial, or do a free course. Like those things to learn like little like fun things, not like school. I also have make a dream board. So one of those things that you like print out and it's like things that you really want to do, like, you know, like 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Subscribe to make that one come true. You know, like dream places that I want to travel, what I want my house to look like printed out one, because I have one that's like on my Pinterest board, but I want to print one out and like actually put it somewhere in my room. Another one is to relaunch my blog. So I've relaunched it a few times. It's blissfullysydney.com if you want to go check it out, but I kind of want to make it more like a personal website. So I'm going to kind of revamp it so that way it's a personal website with a blog built into it. And part of that is going to be actually posting on my blog. So that's on my to-do list this summer, not my bucket list. Now we are on to row number 2. So the first thing I have in row number 2 is a virtual game night with my friends. We love getting on Zoom calls and playing like games on our phone, like Psych. So I think like planning out something would be super fun, just like we would if we were in person. If we are able to gather, I will change that to an actual game night with my friends. Another thing that I think I will already check off because I've done it a million times is have an at-home photo shoot. So I recently got like an iPhone tripod that has like a timer. So I'm gonna use that and have like a little photo shoot because I'm not able to hang out with my friends to take my pictures. So I'm gonna learn how to be my own photographer this summer. Next is make a playlist. So I always make a playlist in the summer. Listening to last year's summer playlist kind of makes me a little bit nostalgic, a little bit sad because I'm not doing the same things. Last summer was literally the most fun summer ever, but we're gonna make it through. The next one is to kayak on the lake. So we have 2 kayaks. We live right by the lake. We just walk over there, go kayaking. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm not very good at it. It kind of hurts my arms and my legs, but we're gonna get better at it. Another one is to update my portfolio on my blog. So basically uploading all the pieces that I worked on this year for school and for clients and putting that on my blog to make it more like a personal website. That's kind of part of the relaunch, but I put those separate. The next thing is to go to Sonic Happy Hour. I'll probably do this a million times this summer. I love Sonic, I love their slushies, and I love Happy Hour. The next one is to use the telescope. My brothers have this huge telescope, and it's so powerful, and it's so awesome. And so we love getting that out in the summer because the skies are really clear, and being able to look at all the stars and look at the moon. And I'll have to post some pictures sometime on my Instagram because you can like put your phone up to the like eyepiece and take amazing pictures of the moon. The next one is to go on a long bike ride. Well, my brothers are kind of into riding bikes right now. Their goal is to ride 1,000 miles over the summer. So I'm gonna try to join them on one of their long bike rides. They'll go on like 20-mile bike rides. So my goal is to at least join them on one. The next thing is to learn something new. I'm not really picky on this one, just like a new hobby or a new skill or a new recipe. That one's pretty open-ended. The next one is to have a High School Musical marathon. So I actually got this one off of a Pinterest summer bucket list that I was looking at. And so now I want to do it because I absolutely love High School Musical and all old Disney shows. So maybe finish a series. Maybe that will be on Disney Plus, like rewatching old shows. We'll see. Then the next one is to fly a kite. So my brothers have these huge kites that like have these strings like this, and you can like obviously fly the kite, but they're like crazy huge and they're really fancy, and so I kind of want to learn how to fly the kite. One time I like held it while my brother was doing something and then it crashed to the ground. So we're gonna learn that this summer. The next thing on my list is to make a couples bucket list with Charlie. And the main thing about this is like any time that we're about to see each other, we make a list of things that we want to do. And we used to do that a lot when we were younger, like when we first started meeting each other, just because we had so many ideas of where we wanted to bring each other, where we wanted to show each other. But now I kind of want to do a bucket list for like the future and not necessarily like just for a certain visit. So like go to this place or experience this or go to a concert, like those kinds of things. The next thing is to watch a sunrise. So I've been getting up really early so far this summer. I say so far this summer, but it's only been like 3 days. I really want to watch a sunrise. It's really pretty out by my house because like I said, I live out in the country, and so I'm able to really like see the sunrise instead of like it being blocked by buildings. So my goal is to like actually go out, maybe have a little like blanket and watch the sunrise. If I have to do that by myself, I think it'd be fun anyway. The next one is to have a picnic. So I love going out and having a picnic out by the lake. It's just super fun and relaxing. You definitely have to do that on like a not as hot day, because if it's too hot, it's literally miserable and your food tastes gross. So we're gonna have a picnic this summer. Maybe I'll bring my little brother. Oh, we could go to a park. That'd be so cute. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go to a park with Lincoln and we're gonna have a picnic. My mom has a little picnic basket and a picnic blanket, and we'll have fun. The next one is to make Thai food. So my family doesn't eat really like culturally diverse foods. However, when I'm with Charlie, like I eat so many different kinds of foods. And so I kind of want to bring that to them and let them try Thai food. So I'm going to do that, I think, this summer. One time I made this like peanut sauce and it was super good. And so I'm thinking of like using that, making it into a full recipe for my whole family and not just myself. The second to last thing is to fill up photo albums. So I'm really bad about taking pictures and not actually doing anything with them. So this summer I want to print them all out, put them in photo albums. They don't even have to be scrapbooked. Like I just want to have them somewhere in a physical form to look through, because if you have seen my Power of Human Connection video, I go through a bunch of photo albums from when I was little. And kind of going through those reminding me of like the importance of having them physically in hand and not just having them on a screen. And like it's so cool to look back through. So that is something that I want to do this summer. And then the last thing on my bucket list is to finish the bucket list. That's all. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed and got some ideas for your own bucket list. Like I said, I'm just trying to make the most of the summer. Any of these things can be completed by myself or with friends. And so, you know, it's a regardless of what happens kind of bucket list. So if you guys make your own bucket list, be sure to tag me in them on Instagram. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Also, be sure to follow my friend Grace and I. We have this account. It's called Gals in the Sun, and last summer we kind of used that platform to kind of document our own best friend bucket list. And so we had this huge bucket list of things that we wanted to do, and we kind of just posted it all there. And it was really fun because we didn't really care about what the pictures looked like. It was more just like raw, authentic content, and we made like funny captions, and we did so many fun things last summer. And I think that's why I'm really struggling like this summer, because I know that I won't be able to see her and I won't be able to do as many fun things with her. But we decided to kind of keep the account alive this summer because that was our original plan anyway. And so we made a bucket list challenge. So we have our own separate bucket list, and it's double-sided. It says Grace and Sydney, and then it's all listed there. And we're going to be posting on the page when we complete different bucket list items and see who can complete the bucket list first. So I thought I would mention that in this video so you guys can go check that out. Like I said, it's Gals in the Sun. I'll link it down below. Be sure to go check it out. It's really wholesome and just adorable content. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me, and I just am really looking forward to growing my YouTube channel this summer and documenting all these things that I do on my bucket list. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!